Hey guys, Nighttime Neptune here, Zabujard, whatever you want to call me. So I've pretty much given up all hope on YouTube.com for my content. So I don't know, just lately I haven't been making podcasts in like weeks, and I haven't been, exploring my brain. I haven't been exploring schizophrenia. I haven't been exploring um, uh, I haven't been exploring music, making music with your own thoughts. I haven't been exploring making colors with your own cum. I haven't been exploring a lot of things with my brain and my body lately, and that includes YouTube.com because I've given up on YouTube completely, I think, as far as E-Star dreams go. And I've switched over to Newgrounds to be a Newgrounds E-Star instead of a YouTube E-Star since I've had zero success on YouTube and other platforms. Every platform you can think of, I've had no success on except maybe Newgrounds. So I guess I'm going to switch to become a Newgrounds E-Star boy. Dream. The dream is still real. The dream is still alive. Why do I have that dream? I don't know. I just have it. It's not quite as... it's still a pretty strong dream, I'll be honest with you. For example, I've been making 2 spam games every day for a few months now and uploading them to Newgrounds. Now, if you can imagine making 2 games a day every single day for months, that's high-grade autism right there, baby. Hell yeah. And these are stupid fucking games. These are games that nobody wants to play, nobody wants to make. But somebody's got to make them, and it's got to be me, apparently. That's got to be me. Hey, but enough about me. Tell me about you. And so I just wanted to go over a quick important message for all of you guys out there. And that's why you're like, Sabu, Nighttime Neptune, how come you're crazy? And it's a really, really simple answer. And that's because just like every single thing in your entire life, craziness is a choice. Wait, that's not true. Okay, so we're born into like poverty and like all this other bullshit that's not a choice because our parents are retarded boomers who like to give birth to hell. But besides that stuff, I'm just gonna say that like your personality and stuff is kind of like your choice and shit. And so the option to be crazy is a big option on your multiple question test of life. And so a lot of people mark D, none of the above, when it comes to whether they want to be mentally insane. But then if you've got an overactive imagination, a fun-sized brain, thoughts that never stop, you can always choose A, all of the above. Yes, I'll take the crazy train down to Nowheresville and I'll spiral out of control my entire life until I have no idea what the hell's going on anymore. And that's the choice that it seems that I have chosen and many others have chosen who are nowhere near as fun as me, and they have chosen this. No, nobody's chosen this. I'm the first one who's ever chosen this idea. No. There's got to be at least one other person in the entire universe who has the same idea as me and copies every idea that I've ever had. But they're nowhere. But yeah, that's different, and that doesn't count, and that's not quite right either. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so here's the deal. Nobody has your own ideas, and you're completely original, except when you copy Vincent van Gogh, who cut his own ear off and then committed suicide out of a desperate act of attention, romance, and love. He was the truest badass that's ever lived, Vincent van Gogh. And people like him, they off themselves so that they're not a burden on their children. Not that I don't think Vincent van Gogh had any children, by the way. I am not quite sure about that. I don't remember the details. But, hey, off yourself so you're not a burden to your children. Check mark, please. Check, please. Don't mind if I do. I've told all my therapists that I was going to off myself eventually. What age is that? I don't know. 40? 40 is the popular age for everyone. That's the most popular age besides 20s is 40s. Mostly white dudes in their 40s, and they're like, you know what? I'm sick of the merry-go-round of cucks and the merry-go-round of pooper scoopers, and I'm tired of the merry-go-round of getting a raw deal out of life, being a man and not a easy mode life woman, and all this other stuff that goes through people's heads and MGTOW's heads and all this other heads or tails and all this other shit. But what was I saying? Right. The most popular suicide age is 40s for people like. And by the way, most NEETs don't even last 15 years. That's a scary statistic. I just thought I'd throw that in your face, so because you've probably never heard it before. Is Jer making up these statistics? Are these real statistics? Is this real? Is this real life, or is this one big fabrication? I forgot how fun doing podcasts is for me to get my ideas out into the world and to get them out of my head. Because once I get an idea out, I finally feel free. I must be free. Because I value freedom. I value freedom in everything that I do and I touch myself. All the time. And there's no shame in that. It's all pride. How fast can I touch myself? I think to myself while I'm touching away. While I'm wasting away. I touch myself while I'm wasting away so that I can degrade my atomic cells faster and become a corpse, but before the blink of an eye. You understand? And right, I forgot. So the main point of this freaking podcast was the choice to go insane. And the reason I'm getting back on track, I swear. So this is, sorry, I'm always scared that my parents are listening to me because they're always so helicopter parenty, and it's past my bedtime. Even though I'm 28, my parents give me a bedtime, and it's only 12:45 right now, so I have to be quiet, and I can't wake them, or I'll get in a lot of trouble, and they'll kick me out, and etc., etc. So I have to tiptoe around my entire life. I've had to tiptoe around my parents my whole life, and that's fucking sucks, man. Sorry I got distracted again. The choice to go insane is a powerful one, and it's a choice that every person has to make. Some people go insane on accident. Some people go insane doing stupid drugs because they're stupid fucking idiots, like too much marijuana or some bullshit like that, or too much acid, and they go insane because they don't. Whenever I do that stuff, I take baby doses. I never touch weed because it's terrible on my brain. But when I do LSD and stuff like that, I always do the tiniest doses just to be safe and just to have a nice time. It's called microdosing. And, well, anyways, the choice to go insane is, it's a choice because I'll tell you why people go insane. Then it's only one word answer, and it's boredom. Once you become bored of literally everything, I know a lot of you guys are tweens and you don't know what I'm talking about. You're like, I'm not bored. I can play video games all day, and I used to do that too. But then in your late 20s, you start getting bored. Mid 20s, you start getting bored of fucking everything. Mid to late 20s, I don't know. Maybe I'm a late bloomer. You start getting bored of everything. If you're a NEET, I don't know what it's like for non-NEETs about boredom, but if you're a NEET or whatever, then you start getting super bored and of just like your daily routine and like your parents' bullshit and your own bullshit and your friends' bullshit. If you have any friends, which I don't, I have like my good friend just stopped talking to me for no reason, so I have no idea what that's about. Maybe I just scare people away or something. And then I have one friend who lives really far away. Shout outs to Humberty. And, you know how it is for NEETs, no friends and stuff like that. It's a weird lifestyle, but would I choose a different lifestyle? Apparently not, since since I've seemed to have chosen this lifestyle for some reason, or it's attracted itself to me, or it's stuck to me like glue. I don't even do online dating. I haven't dated anyone in 10 or 11 years now, and I don't know why. It seems like I don't care or something for some reason. For some reason, it seems like I just don't care about dating or about women or about anybody. Um, I care about some people. I care about. Do I? Do I even fucking care about anyone? Maybe, probably not. I take it back. I don't know if I care about anybody. I don't know if I care about myself. I don't know if I care about others. I just feel like a hermit. And hermits are solitary animals. They're lonely, they're loners, they're lonesome, they're solitary fuckers. So maybe I fall into that category of hermetism. Hermeticism, that's a bit different. Well, it's not that different. Hermeticism was invented by Hermes, the Egyptian philosopher, I think that's right, or something. Or maybe he was Greek, I don't remember, but maybe he was Egyptian. Hermes invented all these scientific laws before pseudoscientists like Aristotle came into the picture, and pseudoscientists like Galileo, and retard scientists like Plato and stuff. Hermes was the original teacher of all these people. He was original. All these people were fake copies of him, and he was a fake copy himself of Egyptian gods, who were real, by the way. Egyptian gods really did exist along mankind. They were some sort of alien beings who lived and breathed on our planet, and they each lived about 10 to 30,000 years, and they had the faces of animals and the bodies of men, except they were much bigger and very much smarter and wiser. And they were these creepy motherfuckers. Well, you don't want to say their name in vain, because if they're still alive, their spirit can attack you and hurt you. This is why. This is why people bring up that word that came out of nowhere called thought. Thought. It means a slut now, which is a weird thing, but it came out of nowhere, right? Wrong. It came out from the Egyptian god Thoth. And these Egyptian gods seem to bring their words back into the future so that people can praise their names. By saying their names all the time, they get power, just like anybody gets power when their names are said over and over again. And the same thing works with spirits, and the same thing works with Egyptian gods who are long gone, but their spirit energy still subsides on the planet and taints the planet with an evil black darkness. And but anyways, so people started saying thought all the time just to give power to Thoth. And the same thing happened with Kek, the Egyptian god Kek. And that means laughter now. Kek means, LOL or laughter, but people think that came out of nowhere, but that's also an Egyptian god powering up sigil magic, word spell magic that is true and that is real. And take my words, I promise you, another Greek god people will start saying his name out of nowhere, and people will be like, that's weird. People are saying the Greek god, fucking, I guarantee you the word raw. Well, the word raw is already used everywhere. Like cheerleaders say raw all the time, rah, rah, rah. Or they used to say it all the time. I don't know how cheerleaders talk these days. But they say raw all the time. And then if you look at the other words in our dictionary, such as, and it's the word ray as well. You can say ray or raw, and people don't realize that the word re or ray, re and ra are the same thing. It's all the same Egyptian god. And relapse, reaction, restore, replace, reset, and set is another god also. So that's why you have re and set that create the word reset, which is the original creation of mankind, the reset button. And anyways, we have millions of words with the word re in them to power up the god of Ra. So all of our, if you look at word history and word vernacular history and etymology of words, which is the most beautiful thing on the planet to me, is etymology of words, why words are the way they are. And they don't teach that in college. I really wish they did, because I'd actually major in that instead of memology. And by memology, I mean psychology. It's just a meme degree I'm doing, but just online. I just started it, and but if you look at the history of words and why they are the way they are, it's just to power up these old Egyptian gods and to words have a sinister history and a sinister past and a sinister nature, and they're also very beautiful things. That's why you have words like hex and hexagon, and you have words that spell out spells, because truly the letters do spell out the spells, and the hexagons do have the hexes in them. That's, everything is connected, and it's not, it was all planned that way by God, who knows what, whoever invented the vocabulary. And if you look at the original vocabulary, it goes back to Hebrew, right? It goes back to the alpha and beta that creates the alphabet from Greek letters, from when the Greek letters, all the languages, if you read the Bible and the Torah, originated from basically Hebrew, which is what God spoke into existence to create the planet. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't like the planet, and I don't like the way it's made, unfortunately, so I guess I have a few beefs with the old G-Man if I ever see him, you know what I mean? Just about the way things are run down here on the planet. It's just not a good planet to be on, usually. So it's just a tough planet for a lot of people, so I just feel bad for anyone born onto this planet. Thank goodness I was born on Neptune, raised on Neptune, and I came from Neptune. But imagine living on Earth, being born on Earth. It's like being born in a big pile of dog shit, and there's flies all over you, and there's slime, and you're covered in slimy dog shit. And that's what it's like when people are born onto this planet. I call this the dog shit planet, because that's what it is. And I think I don't know if I should keep going. I think I covered enough stuff here. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Yeah, everything for me is just same old, you know, just living the NEET life, and sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's okay. It's probably better than wage slaving, right? Because I don't know, I was thinking about getting a job, but I haven't had a job in like 4.5 years now, and even that job I would only lasted a few months, but like 2 months or 1 month or something. Actually, I had a job last year for 3 weeks. I lasted that long. It's hard to last very long at jobs for me because they're so hard on you. They're soul crushing. Literally, they're hard on your feet. Man, they hurt my feet like hell. Jobs hurt your feet like fucking hell, dude. They hurt your feet. They hurt your spirit. They hurt your brain. They hurt everything. But at the same time, it's kind of, sometimes it's nice to feel like you're doing something, but at the same time, it hurts your feet, it hurts your body, and hurts everything just to work a crappy slave job, you know, like a slave. So, so yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds for us, or people like us, or people like me, people like you. I don't know what the future holds. I hope it holds success. I hope it holds happiness. I hope it holds something to look forward to every day. I hope it holds I don't even want to say change because I hate change. I'm scared of change. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of traveling. I'm scared of my parents dying. I'm scared of me dying. I'm scared of the dark. I have to sleep with the lights on every day because I'm just afraid of. I hear voices coming from my fan, The fan sounds like a radio at night every night because the voices come out of the fan like a radio, and it sounds like I'm listening to AM radio for some reason. That just happens. That was happening a lot, but it hasn't happened in a little bit, but it was happening all the time. So, and I like to sleep with my fan on because I like the white noise, except when I hear voices from the fan. I got big news, guys. I just spoke with the judge yesterday about getting NEET bucks, and so hopefully I get it. I should have said I was crazier. I think I might have come off too normal and too normal for NEET bucks, so I might have fucked up. But cross your fingers for me, boys, and hope I get it. And that would be great. I guess I could move out of my parents' house and do something. I don't know, do whippets all day, every day, or go on. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if I ever moved out of this place, to be honest. I don't know what my life would look like without doing errands with my mom all the time. If I'm not doing that, then what the hell am I going to do with my freaking life, you know? Besides what I'm doing right now, you know, making like video games and whatever. But I've made just like every single game you can think of, so I'm running out of ideas, I'm running out of options, I'm hitting a dead end, basically. But that's okay. Maybe I should write another book, you know? If I get too many ideas, I have to write them into books. That's why I have 8 books or 9 or whatever, however many books there are. If I get more ideas about stuff, I'll put them in books or whatever, and then sell the books to nobody because nobody will buy the books. but yeah. So I think this was a good podcast. I think we covered a lot of cool stuff today. Let me know if you want me to do more podcasts in the comments and stuff. I know I haven't done one in like weeks now or months or whatever. It's been a long time. And people subscribed to the channel because they wanted podcasts. They didn't want my cartoons. They didn't want anything except podcasts is why they subscribed to this channel in the first place. So I apologize for that because I haven't been doing podcasts at all. And they subscribed to the channel because they liked the NEET. They used to like the NEET series, but I haven't done that in years. The NEET cartoons. So I don't know, but I've never had success on here anyways, so I like doing podcasts, but at the same time I feel like it's a total waste of time to have thousands of videos on 7 different YouTube accounts and have absolutely no success whatsoever, which is why I've been like switching over to Newgrounds and doing everything on Newgrounds and getting more success on Newgrounds than I ever have on YouTube.com. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to be Newgrounds E-Star Boy, hopefully. And, so I guess wish me luck on those endeavors, and I'll wish you luck on your endeavors, whatever that may be. I have no idea what people are like in their lives. My therapist really wants me to become a therapist like her, and I really don't want to get thousands of dollars in student debt just to get a master's degree, so I'm just kind of scared about the future and scared about that, and my parents want to move away, and they said I might have to move with them to Florida so they can retire their boomer lives and wait to die in Florida, so I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, and alright, God bless you guys, thanks for listening, and let me know if you want more podcasts and stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.